So today we are gonna make some rice soup because again, Miles can't eat very much. He just got his wisdom teeth out. So I have 2 cups of rice to 6 cups of broth, and I'm just gonna simmer it on low for like a long time. Maybe I'll add a tablespoon of minced ginger. Now you can mince your own ginger, but I'm just using this. I added some garlic powder, and I'm gonna add 2 more cups of water. Now it's been cooking for a while, but we really want the rice to like cook down into a porridge. So it's gonna go for a long time. See, this is like ready to go rice, like in broth, but we need it to like cook down. There's something really funny I have to tell you, is that I am a terrible rice maker. I for a very long time, I would have the babysitters when the kids were little, I would ask them to cook a pot of rice for me because I just couldn't do it. So I think I overestimated the amount of rice that should go into this congee because it got to a point where it was like all the way up to the top. So I had to pull all this rice out. I probably pulled 3/4 of the rice out, and it's flavorful and delicious over here. But we need it. Do you see how it's cooking down and like the grains are like risotto-like? So what I do is I just keep adding water as I go so I can get to the desired consistency, because I want it to be like a porridgey soup. And then what I do is I taste as I go and then adjust my seasoning. So, and that I had added more ginger as I went. So now there's probably 2 tablespoons of ginger in there. And I added some salt as well, and a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit more. So you just have to taste as you go, but isn't it just, it's so porridgey. I'm just gonna keep cooking it. But this has been about 3 hours. So we are all done. It's looking great. Now with this, you just have to keep adding more broth or water as you go until you get the desired consistency. Does that make sense? So this is something where you can't just follow the recipe. You have to like be actively participating and tasting as you go and then adjusting the seasoning. So let's spoon it up. With that yummy ginger garlicky seasoning, we're just gonna put a little smidge of sesame oil on top. Now sesame oil, a little goes a long way. Ooh. And a little bit of green onion. Oh, let's taste. Just got out of the shower. I noticed that my sweatshirt's inside out. There's no judgment in quarantine. Oh, it is so creamy and just like risotto-like. I love it. I'm so excited. Yes. My friend mine had told me about this, and she said I had to make it for our poor patient. This is fantastic. So if you have extra rice, you know, left over, sometimes it just like sits in your fridge and then it gets kind of yuck. Add a whole bunch of water or broth, cook it down until it gets to this nice creamy consistency, and then congee it up. I'm in love with this. I'm in love. I want you to love it too. So try something new today. Maybe this soup. Have a great day.